they will stare at your breast. And so if you're a black guy and you're out here and you have morals, kudos to you. Stop the foolishness. Stop the foolishness. People will look at you as if you are selling yourself. You'll have so easy to get bitches. I'm sorry. Like, how can I take you serious with a face like that? How much do you cost? If you know this dance, drop it in the comment section. Anyways, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jamaican Dong Sang, aka Kaylee, aka Jacko, aka Kalia. You know, I don't want to say Chocolate Thunder because somebody else has that on their YouTube, but you get what I mean. You get the gist of it. So welcome back to my channel. I am super happy to have you guys. If you're new here, welcome. Thanks for watching. Please ensure that you subscribe. If you are a returning subby or just a returning watcher, I appreciate your support and I hope I can make more amazing content for you going forward. Please leave a like the video. So as you start watching the video, just like it, and of course you can share it. I don't mind if you don't share it. It's totally okay. I feel like there's like this common thing with, I guess, people who are trying to make money off like new YouTubers, where they look at your video and they probably see that, oh, you don't have like a lot of subscribers, so you can reach out to me. Well, I'm reaching out to you so I can help you build your subscribing count, whatever. And here's the thing with me. When I post my videos, I post them for my family and my friends back home. I can't, call me lazy, but I can't send everybody that makes, well, who is meaningful to me, everything that's happening with me. So whenever I make content, whenever I create any videos, it's for my people back home. It's for my people back home. And I don't want people to take that for granted, because I don't want to say I'm not in it for the money. It will be good if the money does come along, but I'm in it because it helps my family back home to see what's happening with me, and they don't have to worry that I'm not adjusting well or I'm, up to some madness. So I say that to say this, I don't need help. So those companies who reach out saying, oh, I should pay them some money and they can help me boost my channel or whatever, thank you for considering me. Thank you for taking the time out to review my channel. I appreciate the effort, but I respectfully decline your help. My content is for my family and friends or well-wishers, people who just wants to see what I'm doing, and that's all I'm catering to. There is no buzz, there is no crazy reason behind it, except that my content is for my people. So you don't have to worry about me trying to go viral or anything like that. As long as I see that my sisters watch, and trust me, my eldest sister, she comments on every video. She comments on every single video. So once my family and my friends watch it and they comment or they reach out to me on Instagram or WhatsApp, I'm okay. I'm 100% okay. I'm okay with that. that is my motivation to make like more content. So I've had like people reach out to me about it, and I respectfully decline. So if you're watching this, please don't send me any requests to help me boost my channel. I want to take it one step at a time at my own pace. So thank you for your kind consideration, but please don't offer me that kind of help. So if you're somebody out here in Bangkok or in Thailand and you want to collaborate, I would be okay with that, because I don't mind having people on my channel or being on other people's channel, because I've seen other people like, do collaborations. I don't mind, but I'm not gonna like collab with other people just for views. So if I'm collaborating with you, it's gonna be because I actually like you and you have information that I feel would be beneficial to like the public. So yeah, please don't reach out to me about no fuckery. Keep it to yourself. I'm okay. I'm fine. Let me post my content and let my 50 people, my 20 people, my 10 people watch my videos. That is enough for me. I find happiness in that, and I will continue to do that. Thank you guys for getting me to that 100. What is it? 100 and not 100. I'm sorry. 1,190. I think it's 1,001. No, I think it's 1,090 subscribers. So that's a really big step. I call it a big step because even if we just move from one, it's a huge thing for me. So thank you for subscribing to my channel. But yeah, you know what I realize, and this is gonna be a very chaotic video. It's gonna be such a very chaotic video. I have developed severe ADHD, and I realize that it has become such a crazy thing where it affects my thoughts. My thought process is just mad. It's just all over the place. So now I really have to write down what I need to express before I start anything. But this video, I didn't write down shit. I didn't write shit down. I'm just winging it right now. So if the conversation is all over the place, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just letting you know in advance, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's gonna be very chaotic, as it states in the description. And yeah. So yes, so on to the topic of the actual video. So as it says, let's talk about Black people in Thailand. Let's talk about what it's like being Black in Thailand. Let's talk about if there are like any stereotypes towards people of my skin color. And pretty much I will kind of give you guys some like information in terms, recommendations, I'd say, for you to have a really good time here. It's crazy. It's crazy how much I want to say the population of like Black people who live out here has grown from last year to this year. And I say that to say, when I look at how many Black people I've seen last year, I could possibly like count it on my fingers. Yeah, I really think I could count it for sure, especially in like the area where I live. I could really count it on my fingers how many Black people I've seen and interacted with last year. But when I look at this year, I realize that I probably just leave behind God. I was like very sheltered last year. And I guess that is why I didn't realize that there is like a community. There's like a whole congregation. It's like a school of fish, but school of black people out here. And you have like some crazy shit. And there's some little stuff where if a person sees me and I'm black, then they assume that I'm something. And I'm going to get into that. So, first thing, black people, especially women, when you're out here, when you go to certain areas, people will look at you as if you are selling yourself. They will think you're a lady of the night. They will think you are a bedroom bully, road girl. Yeah, so they will think you're a prostitute. And it's so crazy because this was made known to me at a time where I was like, what the actual F? What the actual F is going on? So, for a little backstory, I went to have dinner with the guys. Well, not just the guys, girls, my friends, last year. And at that time, before that time, I want to say that I've never seen like a bunch of black people in one place. Like you would see like one and two, one, like teeth. So it was a shocker when I saw so many black people in one place. So anyways, I went to have dinner. We walked around because we were waiting on like some of the other people that were supposed to join us. So we went for a walk. It was pretty chill. The others arrived, and yeah, we ate dinner, and we were like, I'm pretty stuffed. Usually when I eat, I always want to go for a walk after because I feel like it helps with the uneasiness and the little bloating and stuff like that. So I always say, let's go for a walk. We went for a walk, and this was my first time around that area, and it's called Nana. No, Nana Plaza, Nana Stretch, you want to say is the red light district, one of the red light districts. I did not know that. My outfit was a little mini dress, and I was wearing fishnet stockings and high boots. Remember what I said. The street is the red light district. I'm wearing boots, fishnet stocking, mini dress. I think I probably have a picture. So I will probably put a picture of the outfit like somewhere. We crossed the road, and I realized that the mood shifted. There was just eyes. Like it has like a lot of bars on the stretch. So you see bars on the left, bars on the right. And it would just have like a lot of old men, like Caucasian men, just sitting there, and they have like some tightings on their arms. Trust me, if you come here, you will see a lot of old men with Thai women. Keep that in mind. So it was just a lot of old men with, like, as I said, a woman on their hip. And they would have the woman there, and they would be staring down at me because like the bar has the chair is like up, and then the road is like down here. So you walk up to the restaurant, the seats are there, and then like the stretch is like down here. So yeah, they would just be like looking down, and I'm like, this is weird. Why? There was really like a sudden shift in the atmosphere, and it kind of felt like I was in the spotlight. Yeah, I don't like living under your spotlight. I'm sorry. So it felt like I was on display. So at the time, again, I did not know what this road was, what it was known for. So, anyways, as I walked down further on the stretch, I realized that I'm seeing a lot of black women. A lot of black women. So I'm like, oh, maybe there is a bar, there is like a club, like a black people club somewhere around here. And then I'm like, yeah, idiot, stop the foolishness. Stop the foolishness. Because I started looking at their outfits and I really, really saw my life flashing before my eyes. Because it was then I discovered that these women are ladies of the night. So there were so many different activities, happening around me. You had like wow, my English teacher would be disappointed. Yeah, so the women were like dragging men, like holding on to men, like handsome. Yeah, you get the you get the temperature. So that's what was happening. And then I realized I'm looking at the way that they're dressed and I'm looking at the way I'm dressed, and I'm like, I fucked up. So I'm like, I need to get the fuck off this road. I need to get off. And then as we continue to like walk on the stretch, we realize that the lights change from bright to red. It changed from just white light to red light. And we look over to the side and we see the clubs with just women in panty, each up in a body, bra, and just a lot of transactions taking place. So it was like my first experience in realizing that this stretch is where you have the black women who are business women. So they were, working their 9 to 5. That didn't start from 9 and did not end at 5. And I realized that because of the way I was dressed and the color of my skin, I attracted a lot of eyes because they thought I was a part of the gang. See all of them something there? Almost get knocked down by association. So I almost got clocked by association. So anyways, I was like, from that experience, I was like, next time, because the fish place that we went to, the restaurant, I was gonna come back. So next time I just know that I should not wear this dress and I should not wear any fishnets, and I probably need to paint myself white. So just know that if you are a person of color and you're planning to visit Nana, which is, I think, in the Sukhumvit area, Soy, whatever, it's called Nana Plaza, just know that you will have a lot of people staring at you, and they will typically think you're probably out there selling products. You're trading, bartering, whatever you choose to do. So just be aware, Nana Plaza at night, especially at night on a weekend, I would say if you are somebody who you don't really like men staring at you and kind of looking at you disgustingly, then I'd say if you're a person of color, if you're black, I'd say please avoid Nana Plaza on Friday, Saturday, Sunday at nights. Just avoid nighttime on Nana Plaza, please. Because you would be considered a lady of the night. In their minds, they're thinking you're a lady of the night. Maybe I needed to wear some outfit from Bridgerton. You know, Bridgerton with the cast of like the whole way that they dressed. Bridgerton with the cast. What the fuck? Yeah, so like Bridgerton, and you see their outfits. I needed to dress like that for them to not stereotype me. So if you are out here and you see this part of the video, please let me know if you have ever experienced that. Now, the next thing that was like a shocker for me in terms of like Black people, you would kind of expect like to face a little racism. I mean, you're outside of your country. Even sometimes you're in your country. Let's say America, for example. You're a Black person and you still experience racism in America. You're a Jamaican, but you kind of do experience colorism as well, where if you're like a lighter skinned person, then you kind of get a little preferential treatment in some cases. I think I've seen like a video of somebody saying that they were, kind of, treated a certain way because of whatever, and somebody who was lighter than them got treated a different way. And this is in Jamaica. But anyways, you're outside of your country and you're in an Asian country, you kind of expect to, like, you look out for like racism. But I want to say honestly, as a Black person out here, I have never faced like any racism. I don't know, maybe I was ignorant to the situation, but I don't know. I've never felt as if I was denied something because of the color of my skin. And I feel like when I was researching like places to be, if you haven't watched like my first video that I posted a few days ago, well, not days ago, I think last month or the month before, I will tag it, watch that video. When I was searching for countries that I want to live in, I chose Thailand because it was the one that people of my skin tone mentioned they did not experience any weird vibe, any racism, any colorism, anything of that sort. So I am happy that I haven't faced any kind of racism, and I am very much praying that I don't experience it, because I'll punch a bitch. I will fight and get deported. So careful. So I've never experienced racism. So far I haven't experienced it. The situation is crazy, and I don't think it was anything that has to do with racism. I think it's because they were looking for... All right, so for context, I went to Khao San. I think it was maybe this year. I went to Khao San Road. Khao San Road is literally like the party stretch. It has like the clubs, it has a bunch of bars, and it's just, if you're a foreigner and you come here, you have to go to Khao San Road. Now it's kind of dead. It's kind of dead because I've been there so many times. So now it's kind of just, it's just... So I went to Khao San Road, and usually you barely see Black people at Khao San Road. Barely. I can count on my one hand the occasions that I've seen like Black people at Khao San Road. Then I just know that I went to Khao San Road, and after we left the club and everything, it was just a bunch of ladies of the night. And trust me, they are black women. They're black women. And it was just mad. It was like it's like they came from Nana Plaza, that red light district, uptown, and come downtown. I don't know, business probably wasn't booming uptown, and they come downtown to see if they can get anything. So it was like a lot of women just out there. And again, I don't want to be associated with that kind of vibe. I am not bashing them for whatever job they're doing, but do what you gotta do. Do what you have to do to make your bread. Do whatever you have to do. But it just heightens the stereotype to say, oh, when you are seen in a specific area, this is what you're about. And although nobody has approached me to say no bullshit of that sort, they do stare. And at that time, I do dress differently. You see me and you just see money, because I wasn't wearing any fishnets and I wasn't wearing like a short dress. I was wearing stuff that looked like money. So there was no stereotype. There was nobody walked up to me to say, "Oh, how much you're selling it for? How much do you cost? How much would it cost to get a little saki?" Or I'm crazy. Saki. How much would it cost for like 20 minutes? Nobody walked up to me to say that. And they should be happy they didn't, if they thought of that. But you do see a lot of black women and you see a lot of black guys at the time. So it kind of looked like the guys were there pimping out the women, because they were just sitting around like a table, a bunch of black men, and the black girls were just on the stretch. They were just on the road, dragging at men's shirt and like all of that madness. So I'd say like now it's crazy. It's crazy, like being a black person, like a woman, especially a black woman at Khao now, because it is very easy for people to mistaken what you're there for and just feel like, say, you're one of them road gal. So please don't be scared to punch a bitch. But anyways, back to the situation. So a bunch of black people, bunch of black ladies selling black men looking like pimp daddies. So we walked away. We were going to get a cab. Everybody was going back home. And I saw like a lot of police cars circling the area. And I think two of the officers, when we were standing and waiting for like the car to come, they pulled up and they were asking about us. They were asking about us, like where I'm from. And they were asking like my Thai friend, they were asking her like what I was doing. And she was saying that I'm here for school and that I'm from wherever I'm from and this and that. And they asked me for like my ID or whatever. And I showed them my passport and they just went by. So the only way people would look at that and say, oh, I was specifically picked out because of my skin color is because they only asked me for ID. And I was not the only foreigner there. But then later on, I realized that they were literally targeting the black people at Khao because I was made aware that some of these people are illegally in the country. And, you're not supposed to deny the people in the country on them road I work them kind of work there. Prostitution? So anyways, that was like the only instance where I was picked out amongst like other nationalities, and I didn't think anything of it. It didn't feel racist to me. But yeah, and then like a little bit after that, this guy, they held on to this guy, and trust me, he ran. He fucking ran. So it was just crazy. It was really just crazy, because I'm like, look how dumb you are. You literally just ruined your whatever status you had here. So I guess he was illegal. And yeah, just know that it's a lot of other persons, like black people, would have had to show their like passports and stuff. Because yes, there were others. When I look down the road and look at the officers, they were asking other black people to like show their IDs and stuff like that. So I'm assuming that they were pretty much looking for people that should not have been here, like illegal immigrants or stuff like that. So again, I didn't find anything weird about it. It just happened. All right, so general attitude of black people that lives here. The men. Let's talk about the black men that lives here. I think the black men that lives here in Thailand are very cocky. They are very cocky, and I feel like they get that cockiness from the attention that they get from Thai women, because this is going to sound very stereotypical, but you know, Asian women loves a black man. They love a black man. So trust me, when they come here, the girls eat them up. They could look like Jeepers Creepers. They could look like something only a mother could love, and the girls would eat them up out here. And I feel like they tend to take that energy and bring it towards me, and they really forget where they are and who the fuck I am.
Mean to toot my own horn here, but did we forget who the fuck I am?
So, well, they didn't know, but they should have assumed, because they look at themselves and they look at me, and they really thought it clicked in their head, or it manifested, or they envisioned themselves with me. They need to get their eyes checked. So a thing that is common here is, of course, you see a black man and they'll have Thai women. Do they want them to cuff, to put a ring on it? I don't know. I hope they do. But based on like the stories that I've heard from actual black men that live here, they only have the Thai girls to just fill their beds, because they'll go back home to get a wife from back home. And as sad as it is what it is. It is what it is. But you will find yourself seeing a lot of black guys out here. Well, now you're seeing a lot more black guys. They will approach you. They feel as if every black person that they see, like black girls, they should approach them. And I am here to say, don't approach me. Please. Please. Well, if you're going to approach me, just approach me to say hi and goodbye, because that is all I want from you. I don't want anything else. I don't want nobody. I don't want anybody. And I just feel like if you're somebody that is easy to get that much, everybody can get you. So I don't want nobody. I don't want a soul. Oh, the train is passing right there. So I don't want a soul. I don't want nobody. I'll probably go back home and get a thing from back home, because I do love me a Jamaican. I love a Jamaican man. Trust me, as much as a heartache and pain comes from being with a Jamaican, I would prefer to be with a Jamaican man. So I'm sorry to all The guys out here who thought they had a chance with me, I'm sorry. Not sorry. So, yeah, you'll come here and the black guys will really feel as if you're obligated to talk with them, and they feel very motivated to talk with you. And some of them cannot take no for an answer, and they start to get very pushy. And me not ramp to tell them to go suck. My mother is gonna watch this, so yes. And I walk away. So be prepared if you're a black person coming out here. Be prepared to be targeted by black men who just feel as if, oh, I see another black person and I must get her. And that's just the story about them out here. But trust me, you will see all as a black, when you see them, some of them, well, just know that they have a Thai thing that they're chatting up with. They'll have a Thai girlfriend or a bunch of Thai girlfriends, and they'll have some woman spending on them who is Thai, and that's kind of just it. Whatever relationship that they're looking for is just gonna be very much temporary and nothing serious. So if you're looking for a hit and run, then hit and run. If you're looking for a hit and run, then yeah, if you want to have a good time, I'm not really sure if that time would be good, but if you want to have some fun with a black guy, then I'm pretty sure they're very easy to get. And I say that with my chest. I said that with my chest. So if you're a black guy and you're out here and you have morals, kudos to you. Kudos to you. I'm happy to see that you have separated yourself from the bunch. No shade. So, anyways, they're really cool black guys, I must say, because I do have guys, I've spoken to guys who are black, and they were pretty cool. It didn't reach to the extent, I want to say though, only the black guys in school, only the ones in school, only the ones that I've met in school, I've spoken with, and they haven't, tried to flirt with me, because I don't give them the time of the day to even get that far. So I keep it professional and pushing, because yeah, you have nothing to offer me. So yeah, I just keep it pushing. So yeah, black guys, they will approach you for a black girl out here because they just feel as if you are obligated to talk with them because you share the same skin tone. Fuck that. Don't approach me. Leave me alone. Next thing on the cutting board is the white men, aka the expats out here. I can't begin to express the disgust from them out here. And the crazy thing is, you would expect the people who are from the actual country, born, raised, all sorts of things, who are from the actual country, to react to you a certain way. But when it's coming from people who are outsiders, you have to really stop and wonder who the fuck they think they are. So, story time. So when I just got here, I had Tinder. Was I a lonely soul? No. Was I lonely? No. Did I have a lot of time on my hands and I wanted to pass time and my friends were just doing other shit? Yes. So I had Tinder from I was back home. Wasn't dating when I was back home either. I was just there to meet friends, meet people, and I had it for I think I did a whole 1 year thing, but I left before the 1 year ended. Did I meet really good friends on T back home? Yes. One of my favorite ladies, Vanessa, Serena. Yes, she is from T, and we are like the bestest friends. And I also met like one other guy, and we have never met in person before. And we were literally talking about this like this week. When was Father's Day? Sunday. We were literally talking about this on Sunday. And I'm like, we live that close, but we just never met each other. But anyways, so yeah, I had Tinder. I had Tinder Gold. So basically, I was there. I was like, all right, I need to pass time. In my bio, I had what I was there for, which is give me a joke. I was like, please don't take me serious. I'm not here for anything serious. Make me laugh. My pictures, I think I only had like a picture, like 2 pictures of myself, and the other 4 or so was just memes. Because as I was saying, I'm not there to look any bed warmers or any long-term sofa warmers. So I was fine. I was there for the jokes, the temporary jokes of it all. So anyways, I was there. One of the pictures I had my hair down, and then for the other one I had it in a bun. So middle part combed back and stuff. And please keep in mind, these were not full body pictures. They were like from here up. So again, me never did I try to look nobody, me never did I try to impress nobody. I was just there for the laughter. So anyways, this guy messaged me. A bunch of them messaged me. Some conversations were pretty chill. Others were just shitty. One such conversation was this guy, this man. He was like, the first thing he said to me, and let me just say, I really swiped right on everybody because, of course, if you know what Tinder Gold has, you can see who swiped on you and you can also swipe back on them. It's unlimited swipes because, of course, yeah, I paid for Tinder Gold. So I was like the VIP. So this guy, when I swiped on him, he messaged and he said, I don't remember how the conversation started, but just like remembering like the bits and pieces of like the conversation. So basically, he was asking like if I'm a submissive person or I'm a dominant person, and I'm like, well, I would say I'm both because there is no one situation. There is no, I'm in every situation. I'm not gonna be submissive because what? Whoever is. And in every situation, I'm not gonna be a dominant person because again, who is always consistently dominant or consistently submissive? Even those persons who have that weird fetish, they do dominatrix and stuff like that. Outside of that playground, they are dominating some parts of their life, and some people who are dominatrix, they have to submit in some areas of their life. I'm just saying. So he's like, well, the minute you said both, I know that you are not a submissive person, and and I should be reminded that I am in Thailand and I am competing with Thai women. So I need to ensure that I comb my hair. Mind you, I'm wearing my natural hair out. I need to comb my hair. Because I'm competing with Thai women. And I'm like, it's these crosses men. And he's not Thai, he's white. I think he was from America. I'm like, it's them look a dirty drunk cryer. Label and attach such shitty stigmas towards Thai women to say, oh, they're easy and they run after foreigners. Well, some of them do, but you have really strong willed Thai women who work for the shit that they have. So, is these men want to put me in a competition with other women of other ethnicity. Like I told him I was running a race. So 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 when he said, oh, I need to comb my hair, and he continued to say, this is why he doesn't swipe on people like me, which is black women, because we aren't out here for anything serious, and he just gives us a chance from time to time. From time to time. Even now that I'm talking about it, it sounds so fucking ridiculous. But he only gives us a chance from time to time because he knows that nobody out here will take us seriously. And that's just facts. When this man who was sent by somebody decides to open the mouth that God gave him to spill such nonsense, I started laughing. And I was just sending him a bunch of laughing emojis because I was cracking up. I'm like, I can see that you really read my bio because you are hilarious. You are funny. You are a funny guy. You're a very funny guy. And oh, to add to what he said, he's like, oh, I can see that you don't know high value. I think he was trying to say that I don't know how to spot high value men or something like that. And I'm like, this guy probably has some issues that he needed to talk about. And I was not having it because I was just laughing. I did not give him the time of day to even clap back because I was like, you want me to clap back and feel offended, but why would I feel offended when nothing you have said makes sense to me? It was just funny. I'm like, you're really a clown and you should go into like that. What do you like stand-up comedy? Because you are funny. The black people might not get your joke, but I did. I really did. So you should consider going into comedy. I'm like, you have fulfilled your purpose, which was to humor me. And I feel like the reason why I didn't feel any kind of way was because he wasn't handsome. And I'm not saying I'm not saying this to be shady, but he wasn't hot. It's not like he was a fine babe. He wasn't. So I'm like, how can I take you serious with a face like that? So, I'm sorry. How can I take you serious with a face like that? So your words and your face really, really, really matches the situation right here because both of them cracked me up. So I was laughing at him and eventually I think he blocked me. I don't think he even what do you call it? Unmatched? I don't think he even unmatched. I think he just blocked me. And I was fine with that. I was laughing at him because I'm like, you thought you ate. You thought you ate. You thought you had something in the bag, but you chose the wrong victim to bring that across to. So I'm like, and it's like the same thing. You will meet like a lot of like white men who are looking for a one night stand. Again, I'm not looking for a bed warmer. I'm not looking for a relationship. I'm not looking for anything. I just want you to be my, what do I say? Talking companion. When I have time. Right now, I'm not have no time, so I'm not chatting with nobody. But when I had time, let's say if I didn't have school right now, I would have probably have a lot more time on my hands to chat with people. And but as of right now, I don't have any time, and I haven't been on any of those sites since last year. So it is what it is. I wasn't looking to pick up anybody on there. I wasn't looking for anything. But anyways, trust me, if you're a black girl and you go on Tinder, just know that you're gonna have a warm time. And the same for Bumble. On Bumble, trust me, you will find a lot of married men. And I remember I was talking to this guy. I think he was like I don't know if he was from France or Germany or wherever. And I asked him, like, are you single? Are you married? Are you in a complicated relationship? And he's like, why would you ask if I was married? And I'm like, when did this become I thought it was a yes or no question, sir. Sir, the question just require is either you go say me single, me in a relationship, me married, or me just a look. But yeah, uncle got so gassed about the fact he got gassed about me saying asking if he was married, single, in a relationship. It's complicated. Are you just looking or yeah, I didn't say are you just looking for friendship. I asked what his status was. So he's like, why do you think married men would be on here? And I'm like, I have seen a lot of married men on here. It shows on your profile. And some of them are very barefaced. They're very, very barefaced and have it on all over their profile to say, I'm married. I'm just looking for XYZ, XYZ. I'm like, that's fine. It's your thing. Anglia bangle. It's your preference. It's your life. It's what you want. But if I ask you a fucking question, answer the question and answer honestly. I'm like, whether you were married or not, it wasn't going to lead to you getting inside my room, inside my bed. Again, I wasn't there for anything but jokes. But jokes. I know some make us me stop eventually because me easily getting annoyed by people and I like people talk to me. So that was just yeah. But yeah, he got so gassed about me mentioning marriage, and he's like, why do you think why would you think there are married men here? And I'm like, that was such a dumb fucking question. You look dumb right now at your big age. You're asking such a stupid question when I'm sure you've seen the stories. They don't live behind a rock. You're not a cave fucking man. So of course you've seen how many married people are on dating apps these days. So many marriages have been ruined because their partners are on dating apps and fucking with other people on dating apps. So I just low him out after that. I just let it be. I didn't even respond or anything after that. But trust me, if you're coming out here and you're looking to live long term and you're a person of color, you're a black person, just expect to run into a lot of married men trying to get with you because they want to experience what it's like being with you. Trust me. And that is why I'm just keep to myself because again, I love me a Jamaican. So I will stick to my roots. I'll stick to my roots. So unless some Jamaican come over here, that's the only time I'll reconsider my options while living out here. But as of right now, no, I'm not looking for anybody. I'm not search for nobody like Nemo. So I'm sorry if you're watching this. If you're watching this and you thought you had a chance living out here, you're not Jamaican. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but I am no interesante. No interesante, papi. Next time. Maybe in another lifetime. But right now, I'm in my very relaxed era. I'm at a point where I don't know. I'm kind of just like eating and sleeping and working, and I'm happy about that. I am happily single. And I don't feel any type of loneliness. I don't feel like I need anybody. I don't know. I think I've matured to the point where, I don't know, maybe I turned my feelings off for too long. But I think there's still hope. And hope is probably when I go back home. Maybe when I go back home. So maybe I'll probably really just be that rich auntie where just splurge for my niece and my nephews. Well, nieces and nephews. And, my siblings, my mother, father. But as of right now, I don't really want nobody. I don't want nobody. And I feel like, let me spill the tea. I feel like it's not a case where me don't want nobody. I feel like the people no, I'm not gonna say the people who want me, because me not look for nobody. Well, Mr. Man, Mr. Man, Mr. Man, Mr. Man, wherever you are, you're probably out there. I'm not gonna say you're not born it, because that sounds like pedophilia. So who knows? I just feel like it's too easy right now. Men are too easy to get, and I feel more motivated to pursue you if you're hard to get. So yeah, play games. But anyways, all right, so to summarize where we are at so far, going on Nana Plaza is a no-no, especially if you're a black girl. Going to Kausan as a black girl is a no-no. If you're a black guy, you will be able to get locals like easily, even if you're ugly as a mug, even if your face look like Lord Dunbury. What's his name? Dunbury in Bridgerton. The one whose face only a mother could love. You will find your what's her name in Bridgerton, the black woman. You will find your her. But don't approach black girls. If you approach us, please just approach us to say hi, hello, goodbye, walk away. Don't approach us with the intention of looking us. We're not available. And we're not looking for you. The fact that you have to leave your country to come here and find somebody of the same color and trying to be the man for them, kudos to you. I won't continue on that sentence, but kudos to you. Next thing, you expect to feel racism, but you don't feel it as a black person. I'd say I've never experienced racism. Maybe some other black people have faced it. I've never faced it, and it's almost 2 years since I've lived here. I want to say racism from Thai people, because you feel the racism from non-Thai people. So white men, yeah. Expect those shriveled outcasts to be the ones to try to belittle you when this is not their country, which is mad, because you left your country because nobody wanted you. you struggled hard to pick up somebody in your country, and you come here and you pretend as if you're a 10. You're a 10 when you're a 0%. 0%. And you're trying to judge the fact that you're getting attention from maybe a lot more women than you would have back home. You try to take that attention and let it get to your head, and it turned you into a god, because now you feel as if you were bestowed upon the ability to rank other women from different nations, because you feel as if your opinion is gonna make any sense. Please, please, please don't. Please don't. So all the Caucasian men who will probably get upset because of this video whenever they watch it, if you have been doing a good job and being a good boy, you deserve a cookie. But if you have been a dickhead to women of other colors, to Thai women, treating them like trash, then if you end up in a ditch somewhere, just know it's because of your activities, your attitude, and the way that you act. It's the way that you act. So I'd say, as a Black woman, please don't let those things get to your head. If you're probably coming out here to look for love, I'm not saying that it's impossible. Nothing is impossible with God. Thank you, Jesus. There is nothing impossible with God, but I would not recommend you coming out here to find the love of your life. I'd say maybe go on the dating app from where you are living and maybe try to switch it over to here and see if you can make some form of connection and then travel to here or whatever. I feel like you would be better off dating a Thai person than coming out here and dating a foreigner who is like an expat out here. I feel like you would find it more beneficial. I just feel like the Thai guys that are out here, they're probably just too shy to maybe communicate with you. Maybe because, of course, they're like, oh, I'm not good at English, so I don't think I'll be able to communicate well with this person. I'm just assuming this. I'm not comfortable enough to communicate with this person, so I won't approach them. But I feel like if you want to like level the playing ground, I'd say, yeah, you could learn Thai, and then it would possibly be easier to weigh your options because you'll have more options. So for me, I'm not looking, and I will learn Thai. I have started learning Thai. I have. But my goal to learning it is not to make myself more marketable in the dating scene, is to make myself more marketable in the working scene. So job. So ultimately, I feel like as a Black person, you will have the best time when you come here. Trust me, if you're a Black person, I feel like every Black girl that I've met, they have been so warm. It's like you've known them all your life, or this is not even the first time you're meeting them. You've met them 1,000,001 times and you have become such good friends over the years. And it's your first meeting, the first time you're ever meeting. And I love that. I love that when you meet Black girls, you feel the vibe. It's like such a relaxed vibe where there's like no animosity. It's just like everybody looking out for everybody. And I love that. I love that. I'm not sure if it's because, it's a place where you're not the dominant race. So you kind of want to create bonds with people who are of the same race as you are. But trust me, the Black people, like if you're a girl, the Black girls that you meet out here, you will, I feel like that bond will hit. It really will hit, and you'll have the best time. You will really have the best time. And I really love that. I really, really, really love that. So pretty much just expect that you will have friends. It's easy to make friends, even not just black girls, but with non-black girls. One thing's for sure, I love when a woman compliments me. I love that. And you will find yourself getting like a lot of compliments, especially from like Thai girls. They will compliment you. They're gonna tell you that you are gorgeous. You are beautiful. If you have big breasts like myself, trust me, it's a wow factor. They will stare at your breasts and they will ask you if that's your breast. Well, no, they don't ask you if that's your breast because they just feel as if, all right, as a black person, you are born with big breasts. But, well, I was born with mine. So trust me, they will say, oh my gosh, you're so pretty. You are so sexy. You smell so nice. I love your hair. And they want to know how you get your hair to be done like this. Trust me, the female compliments that you will get out here is nice, is lovely. So if the guys don't compliment you, which doesn't mean shit, the women will. The women will, and you can count on that one. So you'll have really good times. If you go to the clubs, trust me, you're gonna have a good time, and you'll have so easy to get bitches. I'm sorry. I mean, it's so easy to make friends out here. As for anything else on my list, I feel like, if you're a black person, or just in general, if you're somebody who is big busted, so you have a lot of boobs, you will struggle to find nice little cute tops for them itty bitties, for them Betty bangers. You will have a hard time finding girly clothes to fit your breasts. Bras, please don't expect any support from those bras. You won't get it. So I have to order like my tops from Shein, and like I would have to wear like man shirts. So like even this is like a male shirt. I want to say it's unisex, but I bought it from a male store. The store was for men, and I bought it because it was comfortable and it just fits the ladies. So just know that if you have a big bunda and you have big mommy milkers, then you will struggle a bit to find appropriate clothes. Thick thighs, so a lot of clothes is cheap out here. It's very reasonably priced. It's affordable, but I feel like only the skinny girls, y'all are the only ones that will benefit mostly from like the clothes that is sold out here. So please consider your blouse top options if you have big breasts and you're tall. Yes, if you are over 5'6", if you're over 5'5", just expect, and you're a girl, if you're 5'6" and above, you're gonna struggle to find pants that are long enough to fit you. Same thing goes for skirt. Again, all my clothes that I wear out, they're all from Shein. And that's fine. I have the money to buy on it, so it's fine. But if you're considering moving out here, please think of other options. Of course, you can go into like Zara, and you can go into like other places, but I don't like the ones that Zara have. Zara doesn't really cater to big busted people because of the country that it's in. You don't have a lot of people with big breasts, so I don't expect them to have like a lot of clothes for big busted people. So I don't mind. It doesn't bother me anymore. Well, it never bothered me because I just shopped on Shein. I shopped on Shein and I'm fine. So yeah, I feel like enough has been said on this video. This was just me ranting about stuff that has happened out here as like a black girl so far. But all I can say is I've been having the time of my life out here. I have never been happier. Thank you. So I think this is going to be the end of the video. Again, thank you guys for listening to my ranting and just being all over the place and chaotic. If there was any part of this video that resonated with you where you could possibly relate to it, then of course I'd say leave a leave a thumbs up to the video, and of course you can comment which part specifically. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining and listening to me ranting and just, dip on a bag of things. Dip on a bag of things. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And to my family, friends, and well-wishers that are watching this video, I appreciate all the love that you guys have been showing me. I am very thankful to see all the, the comments that comes from you guys. So big up on yourself. It's a lot of love. Love, love, love. A lot of prayers. Thank you guys so much for always praying for my safety and well-being while I'm away. I appreciate that 100% plus, 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 plus. Keep safe until then, and I will see you guys in the next one. Annyeong!